and they've got the comp to do it.
Both of these squads undefeated. One team will fall here. It's the Warriors, it's the Mambo, and it's with Dave and Myth.
That's right, but the ONI Warriors have been undefeated for a little bit longer. They made their way through all of Phase 1 of the SMITE Pro League. Jake, one of the players on this Aphrodite myth that keeps us maybe believing in the viability of the pick. Julio stunned by SOT. He's on the wrong side of the lane, and execute needed. Still an execute threshold, but I'm not sure SOT can close that gap. Up and over he goes, and just needed some lockdown from Panatom. Gank number 1 and kill number 1. 8 minutes in to game number 1.
Man, that is a well-coordinated
pace that I've become accustomed to seeing from them. Hold that thought, Julio.
Look out for execute threshold. SOT's got ultimate, and Julio will be taunted in once more. This one, simple now. Who gets it? Panatom or SOT?
Whoa, okay.
Okay, SOT gets it. SOT gets it, don't worry. But now there's reinforcements from Hex Mambo. Hawk has just been off the mark with these ultimates so far this game. Panatom
beads.
Blinks forward once more, looks for the taunt, doesn't get it. Gonna sniff this out. Panatom is here. The squishy Hachiman, gotta be careful. Beads taken away, but Johnny, Kha'Zix, they're rotating behind. ONI Warriors get the Gold Fury, but do you get out alive? Awesome Jake doesn't have ultimate. Undying Love has already been used, but he's scurrying away to the rest of his team. ONI Warriors, they're going back in. Panatom, eyes for Spudio, who's been abandoned by the rest of his team. Sought on a teleport out of solo lane. Grabs his 3rd kill. And a Gold Fury for the ONI Warriors. Just a faster rally. Hex Mambo, kind of a piecemeal steal it. And Pyro. Between Pagon and Jake, haven't seen much just yet. Panatom, though, initiates onto Julio. Finally, an apple rolls through from Hawk. Catches out onto Awesome Jake, who's used Undying Love already. Uh-oh. This is when the ONI Warriors make their money. They collapse in. All suddenly into a team fight. SOT on 4.
Watch Johnny.
3 of them onto Julio. But Johnny, maybe still some gas in the tank, and Assassinate can make its way over the wall. Kha'Zix, though, chased down by SOT. And SOT's the one with all the gas in the tank. He's filled it up with the good stuff. 5 kills here in game 1. Another Assassinate, but this one weaves its way past Johnny, and there was an execute threshold anyway. Could be a triple in this far out. Maybe assuming the ONI Warriors had backed away. Could be dangerous. Johnny has stepped pretty far out. He's got a lot of damage for Netrioid. Oh, goodness. Panatom plus Netrioid is an equation that Johnny had not calculated. And now there's an opening for 45 seconds. Hex Mambo without their Loki.
ONI Warriors have got so much time to play with here. It's Pagon and Awesome Jake throwing out some poke. They're very safe. A lot of movement speed between the two of them. Position like this, survivability. That is really, really short range. You don't have any long range abilities here. It's all going to dedicate yourself. As Panatom, is this a catch?
As Panatom made the first mistake of the game for the ONI Warriors. Remains to be seen. If nothing else, he started off a fight.
Wow.
Oh, Pagon, Netrioid, the carries. They're low on the ONI Warriors. Hex Mambo have bought their time, and Hex Mambo have now bought a team fight. Julio on a double. After starting off 0-3, the King Arthur has ignited in this game. 28 minutes in, finally Hex Mambo find their first few kills. SOT still 5-0, does not want to hand over any.
Suited for defense, but some low HP targets. Fatal Strike might be big.
This is awkward. A taunt onto Kha'Zix. SOT, a stun onto Kha'Zix. Fatal Strike, it's there. Wow, our Hex Mambo after being behind for the entirety of the game, considering an end. Panatom on a double taunt. SOT's got 5 kills, but 5 more to get if he wants to save this game.
It's too slow.
Back into the fountain he
50%.
goes. It is a slow burn. Oh man, Hex Mambo. The health bar's low. Pagon's back in. Pagon on a triple. Oh, that's unreal. Pagon, SOT, and the rest keep the game alive. Hex Mambo had their opening. Pagon slams the door in their face.
Panatom in the grayscale has taken the Runic Bomb with them, Dave. Do the ONI Warriors have enough time to knock down the base? 30 seconds on nearest respawn. SOT's already there. It might be tight timing. It's hard to call.
ONI Warriors, this game looked easy for a while. Then now suddenly it might not be. Myth, maybe a Phoenix. Maybe a Phoenix is the safe call here for the ONI Warriors team. They want to rumble into the base. There's only 1 tower left on the map. They've got everyone. 15 seconds left on Kha'Zix, 15 on Spudio. The ONI Warriors full strength. Pagon had 0 kills 45 seconds ago. He'll end the game with 3. And don't let the 1-0 Oni Warriors lead fool you. Hex Mambo gave him a scare at the end.
And talk about diversifying your play style. That's how we open up this set. This is
we are definitely, listen to that, Dimes, definitely going to game 3.
Frog, there is only one way to find out. It's the Oni Warriors, it's the Hex Mambo, and two of the best to ever get it done. It's Dave and Myth.
Myth twice? That's crazy. Myth twice and then me? You're one of the best to ever do it, Myth. A second one of you is the other one. And then there's Dave. And that's okay.
It's okay.
It's hard sitting next to a GOAT on 2 separate occasions. What's the Oni Warrior style of composition here? Are you hoping that you could pick someone out, maybe like this? Johnny's an afterthought. Who's expecting a 4-man rotation at 2 minutes over in mid? Johnny sure wasn't. Oni Warriors sure were, and it's Panatom on first blood.
Yeah, I wonder what the communication's like from Hex Mambo in a situation like that, where we're both very easily adjust his own play style. Once you start to realize you're falling behind and not a whole lot of it is getting accomplished in your own.
Oh, Panatom face first.
Good Lord.
Into Hawk and Johnny. Hex Mambo, a simple kill over in mid, just no vision. And a 1-2 punch from a Yanis and a Bakasura. Pegon traded some damage back. Mambo fought their way back in. Stygian Beacon, it'll spawn here in 30. Tier 1 tower.
Ooh, watch out.
Ooh, again. Through space and time out of mid, doesn't hit. Jake fills the health bars up a bit further. Kha'Zix and Johnny are in. Goodness, out of nowhere. The rotation from the Giannis. The assistance from the Bakasura. And a 2-kill swing for Hex Mambo. You don't need the ultimate to hit if Hawk is able to teleport his team to left.
Yeah, I mean, that's twice he does have the teleport. We'll be able to join his team, but would have likely liked to have held that a little bit longer. Jake, that's a lot of damage.
It is. A regurgitate from Johnny. It zones Jake. Shotgun blast out of Hawk. Catches out the hell. Now Panatom's got to be concerned about where his exit path is. Julio, though, be careful. You're beneath the Tier 1 tower, and the rest of the Oni Warriors can chase you down. The wall sets up for Pagon. We'll go 1 for 1. Jake for Julio. Stygian Beacon, though, looks like it'll be conceded. Spooked him away. Spooked Hex Mambo away from the Gold Fury, but maybe baited them into a fight. Dash forward from Kha'Zix, as well as an Earthen Fury. It's a backpedal from the Oni Warriors.
He's very alone.
He is super, super alone. And it looks like that's how he'll die. Julio actually re-engages a couple of runic bombs.
He should be dead too.
Forward. Down goes Sod. He's found Hawk. And Hawk is walled off once more. This is the opening we wondered if the Oni Warriors would find, and they found it. 2 already for Net. Net has dashed over the wall. Sod lives.
Still alive.
Johnny needs one more auto.
No.
He'll never find it. But Spudio gallops forward. And really, it's just a 2 for 1. Oni Warriors with a big fight. Again, sometimes it's a team that they don't necessarily need the gold lead. They just need some confidence. Awesome Jake, though, may have been caught out by Julio. Jake able to just wander away. Johnny has now gone back in. Johnny can't find the kill once more. Oh, no. SOT is up in the sky. The dunk won't hit, but instead he's found a wall in the back of the fight. Sod with his first. Just short of the second, but the rest of the Oni Warriors still have damage. Netrioid's on a killing spree. But Hawk trading blows with the rest of the Oni Warriors. Everyone's getting in the kill column. Another close fight, but another 1-kill advantage for the Oni Warriors.
The Oni Warriors are getting so much value from their sustain, Dave. It's ridiculous. There is an onk on the side of Hex Mambo. They've taken their month break of practice to really hone in on maybe their trigger discipline.
Kha'Zix, bored of the pace of this game, dashes forward. It's actually a blink.
Massive onk.
Oh, Netrioid clipped by the Yanis ultimate. Oni Warriors unhappy with the initial prospects of this fight. Out and away they go. Kha'Zix and the rest of Hex Mambo starting to work down the Tier 1 tower. Root from Kha'Zix, but a wall from SOT. Reminds him which team is ahead. Sot has set the stage, and he might finish this fight as well. And Anvil of Dawn gets double beads for a double kill.
Good Lord.
A triple kill from Sot. Runs him down. Are your eyes open now? Because the Oni Warriors have awoken at the end of Game 2, and it is the end of Game 2 and the end of Hex Mambo here at Masters.
Pagon plays that perfectly, Dave. The dive was well executed by Hex Mambo. Every bit of CC found its way to Pagon, but Pagon had an answer each time. Oh, you've got a stun? I'll beads that one. Oh, Blink Fearless? I'll just ult to CC immune that. I don't need the damage to kill you. And immediately afterward, once everything was expended, the Oni Warriors turn and burn every individual member of Hex Mambo clean, concise.